that extreme. A chick likes one dude, and a dude gives her a play, and then this other dude likes her, but she doesn't like him. She puts him down, whatever. But then he, shoot, I probably screwed that one up. I screwed that one up. Damn it. Never mind. I'll get it. Continue. I'll get it together. I forget what I was saying. I forgot how that one went. When a chick basically, the pick and choose type of situation in which one dude she finds attractive does something to her, and she's not gonna say anything, but something similar happens, or maybe exactly happens to her by the quote unquote ugly dude, and she reports it or whatever. I can get into more detail, but I can't think of any good.
Basically, honestly, when you narrow it down, you can really just kind of guess what's going on in the minds of a lot of these women nowadays. If a dude they find attractive, he'll get away with anything, including murder.
Basically.
Because that really has happened. If a chick find a dude attractive, he can get away with murder with that chick.
I know, it was like a news story like 2 years ago. It was a stereotypical thug guy. I think he shot someone in front of this chick, and I think she was a freshman in college, whatever. And then, like, a few months later, he ended up killing her, too.
Oh, that sounds similar to a story that happened this year about this one dude who actually killed two people, a chick and a dude. And she pretty much got him out of jail at the time, and he ended up killing her. I'm like, he already killed two people. Killing you won't be another thing. So basically, it's all about who these females find attractive. Did they find a dude attractive that they want to have, they're literally like will sleep with, or they feel like they can get whatever from? They're pretty much, accept every flaw and evil this person got. But it'd be a person who's actually probably a better choice for them, but they don't find a person attractive, they disrespect them. And that mentality, I don't know who or what taught women that, but somebody need to teach women that that's not how you go. That's not how you roll.
And can you phrase what you said, find them attractive?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not necessarily saying, like,
really,
guys are ugly, but it was their preference. Because it also goes into the mentality, the guys that they find attractive. Not necessarily physically attractive, but as in they're all around, I'll say swag, maybe charisma. Maybe charisma is like shitty charisma. Shizma. I'm going to say shit and charisma together. Shizma. Or shitma. I don't know. It sounds like a Jewish word. But, yeah, they, and granted, you cannot fault people for who they fall in love with, fall in like with, what they like. I mean, that's just them. That's ingrained. But at the end of the day, the only time it becomes a problem is, like you said, if some dude is in their view of attractiveness, or that they are attracted to, whatever, does something wrong, whatever, and she doesn't bat an eye about it, but somebody that she doesn't find attractive or she doesn't like at all does something very similar or the exact same thing, and she shouts out about it and she gets him arrested, then that's a bull crap. That's like, dude, like, you stop picking and choosing with this case. Like, you can pick and choose your guy that you want to be with. We don't care, whatever. Just as long as you don't do the same thing, which is like, I can't think of any damn example. I had an example, but I can't. Anyway, like, all right, I'm going to go back to the rape thing. Sadly, good-looking dude, football player dude, diesel as hell. Parents are pretty well off. Rapes the chick, whatever. And I'm sorry for this fictional female. It probably actually happened in real life, but I'm really sorry for this person. But continue on. Dude that she doesn't find attractive or is not as rich as the other dude, probably still diesel, whatever. I don't know. I'm just making crap up right now. Also rapes her, or actually have consensual. Damn it, I can't speak right now. Consensual sex, whatever. And then later on, her friends tease her about letting that dude hit. And then she's like, oh, well, no, he actually raped me. This dude gets his life screwed up, in which he's not even well off anyway. He's like middle class, lower middle class, whatever. So his life gets screwed up because you lied, while the other dude literally actually raped you. Like, you have fucking scar marks. You playing the scar marks
from dude that actually didn't.
Yeah, like
that's crazy, man. But that's how women. That's how women think nowadays. I mean, I'll tell any dude, you gotta understand something when it comes to women. Like, these young dudes understand women are not as intelligent as men. I don't care what anybody says, they just simply ain't as intelligent. It doesn't matter how many books they read. It don't matter what school they went to, what degree they hold. They are never going to be as smart as a man at any point in their life.
Are you talking about based on logic?
Based on logic and everything else.
I would say based on logic. I don't know about, I mean, again, you said book smart, so I know a lot of females who are smart.
Anybody can read a book and spit out what they say. That's easy.
True.
That don't take intelligence.
Yeah, and also you gotta internalize it though. You gotta bring it into yourself. You gotta, I guess, move around about what the book says and think. Well, yeah, I guess if you think about it, because for science-wise, if you're reading a science textbook, whatever, all the pages, whatever, everything is the most updated crap as possible. It's been proven by like 12 or more scientists that whatever in that book is saying is true, is freaking true. Let's say that, whatever. And then a case, like I'm making something out of blue, something that a female does not like, whatever, or anybody for that matter does not like. And they're like, oh no, this is false, it's false. But you read the book, you know a lot of scientists agree that this book is true. Like, no, it's false. No, I have this crappy example right here. This case is false. But no, that's not possible. You read this, you internalized it, everything. You read back to me what it says. Why are you saying this is false? That's what some people and some females do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I can't speak for every dude growing up, but when I was growing up as a young boy, and I always thought that boys was above girls. I always thought that. You know, because of how we do, and I guess what role we supposed to play. But I always thought boys was above girls. But as adults, I still, in a way, believe that. But I'm seeing actions of men that shows that either they never believed it or they somehow forgot it.
I think it's
because to me the whole idea of boy above girl puts us as boys at the time boys and now as men in the automatic leadership, and that gives us that's responsibility. I think a lot of men probably don't understand, like, being a man, that's more responsibility than being a female. That the responsibility is much more. And now, dudes don't realize, when you get a chick pregnant, you're not only responsible for her, you're responsible for the child. That's two people, including yourself. That's three you got to look out for if you only have one child. And if you're going out here getting all these women pregnant, like, it's obviously you're not ready to be a man.
True. Yes.
Or you never had any idea of what one is.
True. That's another case. That's definitely true.
But the thing is, I noticed that women, when the type of dudes they're attracted to, is very, in my opinion, animalistic in a way. What I mean is, they're attracted to men who obviously would do more harm to them than the men who they say can't protect them. They assume that a man, if he's a certain way or it seems like he has a certain persona, that he can't protect you. Like, thing is, a lot of decent men out here, such as myself, I don't protect any woman that's not mine. Point blank. If she's not my woman, or I have nothing invested in her, I have absolutely no reason to protect her from anything.
Yeah, because I think we already talked about this before with the cases which if a guy goes out and try to defend his chick, whatever, the dude might pop you and her, or just pop you, and then she's like, yeah, boyfriend, yeah, get that N-word. Like, what the?
A woman has to earn my protection. She can't just get it because she's a female. You have to earn it. Yeah, like I was saying before, how women choose men is like very animalistic. There's a dude that they like, he can literally get away with murder. If there's a dude they don't like, then they'll pretty much just be disrespectful. And honestly, I heard some dudes up on YouTube trying to explain that's a whole human survival mechanism among women, and for they can choose the quote unquote best, I guess the best mate, for they can have the best offspring, whatever. But like you used to be saying before, nature over nurture, man. Right? Women, they gotta learn not to disrespect men because they don't realize that dudes are observant. Contrary to what they believe about men, we are very observant. We are what we are. It's not us getting in with their program, it's them getting in with ours. And if we a dude see you disrespecting another dude, we're like, okay, this chick might do the same to me if I fall short. Like, yeah, those are all red flags that we pay attention to as men. We may not mention it to you, we may not even mention it to each other, but we low-key pay attention to these red flags.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
And that's probably why a lot of women right now, they find themselves single, and most of them probably can't even figure out why. They still live in the fantasy zone where, well, my man is this, my man is that. You know what? Maybe a man who you think you fantasize about, maybe into men. Maybe he already married.
Oh, okay. Well,
maybe he already married to a man.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So nowadays, women, like right now, y'all females think a female is y'all biggest competition. Not anymore. That used to be the case probably maybe 40 years ago. Your biggest competition now could easily be another dude.
Or a dude-ish female. Dude dash female. Transgender person, basically what I'm saying.
Yeah, because right now, these women have no time right now to be disrespectful to anybody. Y'all ain't got no more time out for that. Because thing is, who you waiting on ain't checking on you more than likely.
Yeah, especially with this whole feminist "I hate men" crap. Like, it isn't, or not even necessarily hate men. I want to change a man into a female, which again, it goes back to what you're saying there. It will eventually make your freaking competition not only female, but men turned into females.
Mm-hmm. So, like I said before, man, I never thought that they would come that a female would actually end up being my competition for a female.
Oh God!
Dude, I expected dudes to be competition, but I'm hollering at a chick, and next another chick roll up and say, "What up, shorty?" I'm like, okay, who you talking to? Because I ain't no shorty. And she comes talking to the chick, and the chick be all smiling like, "What that?" Okay, so you into that type of mess?
Yeah.
Step away from you, dyke.
I also heard the reason why. Who was I think it was it Young and May who said this. It was one of the famous said that the reason why they can get females easier is because they are females and they know how to do the emotional stuff, whatever. And I'm like, okay, that's cool, that makes perfect sense, but at the end of the day, that whole dildo crab and all that stuff, it's not gonna it's not gonna really do anything long term. Like for now, maybe. I mean, and granted, again, maybe I'm just maybe
getting strap on. Like number one, that's not even a part of your body, so you can't feel it. So you would never experience that a man would experience.
Yeah, that's true. But they have the double-sided ones. I heard.
Yeah, but it's still. My thing is, a dildo going inside a vagina is nothing like a penis going inside a vagina.
I was gonna
feel what's going on.
I was going to say that next. I was going to say the fact that maybe some females don't have that, and it doesn't really matter to them. But like, as for a dude, like my penis, when it's, sorry.
Hey man, it's open
when
bro.
when I'm doing the thing and stuff like that, like you would feel you will feel my veins and everything. You will feel it go and penetrate further and further. And I'm not trying to say I'm like huge or anything like that, but I'm pretty well off. But you would feel the different, and you would feel like different motions in it. Like you would feel it pulsing and stuff like that. You would feel it.
Yeah, chick would feel that.
Yeah, like it's a different texture and everything. It changes and everything. Even if you get the super most realistic dildo, whatever, from like a porn star who sculpt their things and sell it, whatever. It's still different. At the end of the day, I'm pretty sure you would much rather have the porn star doing you than the porn star's fake toy doing you.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why like. My thing is, if a chick strap on and have sex with a chick, and like, number one, you're not the chick that got the strap on ain't feeling nothing.
Yeah, I mean, again, unless she has the double-sided one.
Yes, I don't understand how sex is done between two people. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've seen pornos of it, but I mean, like,
I can't get off on those pornos anymore, man. I mean, seeing a girl kiss on like PG-13 movie, I'm cool with that. But when it comes down to like XXX movies, I'm like, I don't really care about this. Let me just fast forward.
Because like y'all can't be getting as much pleasure you think is out of that.
And maybe in the fun, I'm thinking now, like maybe this like the biggest like feminist people out there that hates men and stuff like that, or want to turn men into female. Maybe they not only got hurt by a man, but maybe they maybe it's just like some kind of crazy ass game, like a Keep Away or Hard to Get that they're playing with some guys like, oh, I hate you so bad, whatever. But then when a dude actually has a great conversation against her, she's like, I've probably been waiting for this kind of mental level of debate with this guy. I don't want this guy to destroy my effing vagina after we have this conversation. Maybe it's something like that. Maybe it's a cool ass, like long ass 4-way thing with them. I mean, not 4-way. What is it? What's the thing?
You're looking for a dude to mentally stimulate, like female. Like we're not here to entertain you.
I mean, some people are after that, and some guys also are after that too. Some guys just like, oh, I already smashed a whole bunch of chicks, or already had these conversations with these chicks. I want something more than just that. Like, not every person just wants to have sex. Like, and that's the reason why I'm going back to the Rick Ross thing. Several guys called in and said like they agree with what he's saying. He's being truthful. He does not want to get himself caught up in that situation if he hires a female to do to be in his record label. Like, it's a possibility because females are attractive. Like you said, they can go from not looking good to looking good by various ways: hitting the gym, changing their diet, getting plastic surgery, changing their attitude was one of the biggest things. It would automatically change your outward appearance anyway, because you'll have like a smile and everything. So, but yeah, he doesn't want to get caught up in a situation, and people who got offended by that, you're kind of dumb for that because at the end of the day, pretty sure if the shoe was on the other foot, the first call even said that he called in and said, hey, if it was flip flop, he was just he was saying the